Yep. I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
You will never be at this age again.
Right now, the new is you. But someday, not too long from now, you will gradually become the old and be cleared away. Sorry to be so dramatic, but it's quite true. Your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life.
Now let me give you the secret. If you will change, everything will change for you. To have more, you simply have to become more. Don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job.
Partying is weakness for the soul, my friend, so I try and avoid it.
You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
I love thinking about the quote, every guy essentially has two lives, and the second one starts once you realize you only have one.
I know what I must do. It's just, I'm afraid to do it.
When will I know I'm ready?
You won't. It's a leap of faith. That's all it is, Miles. A leap of faith.
Everything counts. Everything that you do counts. The biggest mistake that people make is they think that only what they want to count counts. No. When you read a book, when you listen to an audio program, when you go to a course, when you go to bed early and get up early and you work, it all counts. And it's all going on the plus side of your ledger.
Go out there and make something of yourself, for God's sake. Be an honest person and work and get to the top of whatever it is that you want to get to the top of.
David Goggins, he wrote me, be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable. Be the guy who embraces hard work, the grind. Don't be afraid of being hurt. Don't be afraid of sacrificing some blood.
There's a saying, when the devil ignores you, then you know you're doing something wrong. Wait a minute, I'm not done now. You know, the devil goes, oh no, leave him alone. He's my favorite. Don't bother him.
Yeah.
Conversely, when the devil comes at you, maybe it's because you're trying to do something right.
This is a test that you need to pass. And there will be tests every day that you need to pass. And the more tests you pass, the easier it is to pass them. It's never going to go your way. It's never going to be easy. There are always going to be things that break. There are always going to be things that go wrong. And your job is to get through this regardless of what comes your way. You know what I'd say when I get out of bed? I'm the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Doesn't matter what happens today. It doesn't matter if there's a fucking fire or an earthquake or tornado or the fucking heavens rain down fire and brimstone on my motherfucking face. I'm getting my shit done. And that's the difference between people who lose and people who win. They have a mentality that you are not going to fucking touch me. You are not going to throw me off track. And it doesn't matter if it takes until 3 o'clock in the morning. My list of gets done every motherfucking day.
And some moments in life, the decisions you make on a moment-to-moment basis that add up to be the guy or not the guy. Tonight, I did something, that I feel more of a guy. For me, who I am, my guy.
I'm not good enough, smart enough. I'm not talented enough. Some people are. Some people can start at 1. Some people don't have to start at all. If you lack talent, you can't sit back and say, I'll start in half an hour. I can't do that. I gotta start now. And after I get back from starting, I gotta start again. And then when I get done with that run or that study session, if it wasn't good enough, I gotta go back again. So you can honestly outwork anything.
The unfulfilled potential is the story of most people's lives.
It is. It is. And it could have been the story of mine. And I tell a lot of people go, what's your biggest fear in life? And my biggest fear, honestly, was, that's not me, man. And God looks at me and says, that's who you were supposed to be.
I was going to work that hard every single day so that when I do retire, I have no regrets. And that was the most important thing for me, is to leave no stone unturned, get better every single day. And if I lived that way, then over time, I'd have something that was beautiful. But that was my philosophy. It seems like a pretty simple one, but You know, if you live your life to just get better every single day, you do that for 20 years, I mean, what do you have?
This hand represents you. This hand represents your friends and family. This is you saying, I want to go do something big with my life. You go, but your friend's like, wait a minute, come back down here. What are you doing? You come back down. No, Mom, Dad, I'm so sick and tired of being broke. Son, come back down here. We're not special. We're just regular friends. What do you think, you're going to be a millionaire one day? And you keep going. Eventually, when you try to go, the tension gets harder. When you get to this point, it's so difficult to break away because if you do, it's going to snap. When it snaps, a couple things happen. So this is you and I. We want to go distance ourselves from our friends and family because we have dreams. You go, boom. That hurt right now. But watch, many of you have not only one, you have not only two. So one represents your mom, one represents your wife or ex or friend or peer or cousin, another one, and another one, and another one. These are all people that are holding you back. I want to go. You can't, right? They're powerful. Okay, it's a very strong power that they have on you when they hold you back. But if one by one, you show that you want to go out there and win big, eventually they're going to realize how serious you are.
You look for excuses. Look for solutions. That's what winners do. Losers are always looking for the excuse. All put the energy into the dreams that can be. The reason why you're doing that, if you are, you're not working hard enough.
Those times where you get up early and you work hard. Those times where you stay up late and you work hard. Those times where you don't feel like working. You're too tired. You don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream. It's not the destination. It's the journey.
Life is one big head game. And once you learn to play the motherfucking head game, it's no longer a game anymore at all. You can start living your life. You're setting the example every single day of your life. You have to constantly owe that the machine. The machine is your mind. You got to keep challenging it every day.
The winners always show up. They're willing to lose in order to gain. Big mental thing there, guys. This body, as great as you are, as sharp as you make the arsenal, it can't do anything if you don't have confidence in yourself. We all fall down in life. The question is, who gets back up? You go after and you give it all you have. If you lose, at least you try, man. I failed. It's 10 times more of a man than someone said, what if? Because what if never went to the arena. When you guys find a fear, that fear will either create you or destroy you. I love fear. The reason why? Behind every fear is a person you want to be. Fear is self-imposed, meaning it doesn't exist. You create it, you can destroy it too. It's an intangible. If you face your fears, guys, you will realize it's not that big. And once you face it, you go, oh my God, man, I spent all this time running from it. It was so small. If I just faced it, my God, not only did I face it, I beat it back. Energy is never lost, transfer. That negative energy, that fear, is destroyed. It comes back in as confidence. What else am I capable of? What else am I holding my back from that I'm capable of more? What am I running from I don't need to? What else can I overcome? You face your fears, you become the person you want to be. You run from your fears, you're not living. You're alive, but you're not thinking it of freedom. You're not running the day. The day's running you. You always be serving, not the master, guys.
Like all this pain right now, all worthwhile. The thing about pain is, like, you feel it right now, it's temporary, man. But later in life, you don't remember the pain. You just remember like the glory and the good times. I was going through West Point, at Ranger School. Man, there were some really dark hours, dark days, and dark years in my life, man. But looking back on it, I mean, I just remember the good people and the good times. I don't remember all those, times where I was just so done and worn out. I don't remember that. I just remember that I made it through it. And that exhilaration of pride and achievement, man, that outweighs all the pain and struggle, and that sweat equity to get there. It really does, as long as you get there. That's why when they say pain is temporary, pride's forever, that's what they're talking about. Because if you push through the pain to achieve the pride, you forget about the pain was ever even there. But if you can't push through the pain and the pain stops you and breaks you down, well, then that pain is forever. Because you never got pride to outbalance it. Going through this, man, you start feeling the pain. It's all good, man. Welcome it. Welcome it, man. But right past pain, it's forever pride, man.
It wasn't about the potential. It wasn't about the genetics. It was about the perseverance. And it wasn't about being the hardest worker in the room.
Sometimes you have to go beyond what you're feeling. Okay, this hurts, that hurts. We can just sit down and do nothing. Or we can see how far we can push the human body.
The highest level winners do what?
Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Your mind has to be stronger than your feelings. Think about every single one of them. Think about it.
Really was.
Your feelings keep you in bed. Your mind tells you, get up. Every single day, your mind is one that tells you, get up. And your feelings like, an extra 30 minutes, just roll it. Don't worry about it.
Rock bottom. That's the way up. Yeah, rock bottom is beautiful. The struggle of coming back is beautiful. That struggle. It's hard. It doesn't appear like it's beautiful while you're going through it, but it's you're being tested. And without a test, there's no testimony.
Thank you guys as fans. And, more importantly, it seemed like it was yesterday. I was about your guys' age, and I had a dream. I had ambitions of being one of the greatest basketball players of all time. And through hard work and dedication, that dream came true. That is your biggest challenge. So I challenge you to have your dream, go after it with all you have, and be legendary in your own right.